Who won NAMM? Does Virtual DJ have a new partnership? Okay, so hopefully I can put NAMM in my rearview mirror because, well, I think I've spoken about it enough. But after going to NAMM, after really evaluating the DJ products that were there, in my opinion, NAMM is for a very specific reason. NAMM is to really kind of put your best foot forward, is to release those new, never heard of, never thought of products that are gonna get people interested in the coming year. Now, a lot of companies were there, but not a lot of companies really shined. So today we're gonna talk about who won NAMM. Now, this isn't an indictment on any one DJ company. There's a lot of great products out there. So it's not really about a company doing poorly because that's, it's arbitrary. They're all doing a great job across the board. This is really about the wow factor of that day, that weekend. And there's only one company out there that really truly wowed me. You think I'm gonna say something like a Pioneer with their new V10 mixer. And while the V10 mixer is a great mixer, for a lot of people, it's overkill. It's not really designed for like your average person. Now, there are people out there like fellow YouTuber Pion Joni that has a real big idea of what he wants to do with this. Having all of those channels available to him, well, this is kind of a godsend for him, playing with controllers and being a live musician and a remix artist. So for that is great, and I can totally see the benefits of having this thing. You're virtually taking your standard mixer out of the equation and you're using your V10 as kind of the all-in-one. So for that, I understand, and kudos to him. I think that's really, really cool. But for your average person, your average DJ, it's not something that we're gonna go, hey, I have a use for all of these channels. For most people, you're using 2, 3, maybe 4 channels at a time. And with 6 channels, we're talking about not only multiple DJs, but multiple setups, multiple CDJs, multiple turntables. I mean, this is like festival style stuff right now. This is basically removing the need for the festival engineer, which you're always going to need, so that's not what I'm saying. But it's really putting that festival mixing console right in the front so it's accessible to all the DJs right then and there. So it's a great mixer, but it's not for everyone. Does it do a lot of stuff? Hell yeah, but it's just not for everybody. It's not what I would consider a DJ must-have. And of course, Pioneer has their all-in-one, which is their XDJ XZ, which is a very, very interesting product, and it's one that I definitely want to take a look at and use a little bit. One of the biggest things about it that is fantastic is it does record box and it does Serato. So right there, that opens up the door for a lot of things. I definitely want to take a look at it. I definitely want to get my hands on it and give my opinion on it, but it's a great product. It's a little big. You know me and the size thing. As a mobile DJ, I need to be able to move around quickly and get stuff in and out of my truck and in and out of the vans, and it's bigger than I'd like it to be. Does it have a lot of features? Yes. Is it a little big in my opinion? Maybe. I still have to play with it a little bit here. I mean, as I'm talking about it, I have a very large controller sitting right behind me here, so maybe my opinion will change, but I do like a smaller form factor. And then you have your Reloop, who makes a damn good product. Their mixers are very, very good, but they didn't really put out there anything that was, amazing for 2020. Their mixer is still a flagship, rock solid mixer, but nothing really, really new popped up this year. Doesn't mean they had a bad convention. It just means they're really confident in what they have and they're good with it for right now. Pioneer needed an S10 and they didn't release that. So apparently they think that they're good with what they have right now too. In my opinion, the Elite, as far as technical aspects, just blows the S9 out of the water in its current state. I'm not gonna say that when they finally release their new S10 or their S9 MK2, that it's not gonna compete or be even better than the Elite. But I'm saying right now, the Elite is considerably better than the S9. Don't hit me. And that leaves one more company. Well, it's actually a hybrid of companies, and that would be InMusic. InMusic actually really impressed me this NAMM season. Slipping off my own chair. Not only did they release some flagship models for pretty much all of their companies, but they did so in some serious style. Rane coming out with their new Rane 70, a battle style DJ mixer that fixes the problems of the 72 and then surpasses a lot of the issues of the S9. It's pretty much the perfect mixer from a outside person looking in. I haven't had a chance to really mess with it, take it on the road, use it. But from a technical and physical standpoint, at least with the short amount of time that I used it, it's going to be one of the best mixers out there. Also, as you saw in a lot of my videos, I had some hands-on with the Denon Prime 2, the Denon Prime 4, and the Denon Prime Go. So you know that I'm really impressed with the products and I'm really excited for the products. All these products to me show a renewed focus from InMusic, a real positive push for the DJ community, especially obviously with the Denon DJ line for the mobile DJ community. I mean, the products that they're putting out are really factoring in how mobile DJs use devices in 2020 and going forward. They're really the only ones that are actually putting the mobile DJ first. The winner of the DJ related NAMM 2020 category goes to InMusic. InMusic has really impressed me this year. I love the focus. I love where they're going. I love seeing the new technologies come out and seeing how they want to push things forward. Are they the greatest products out there? Well, that remains to be seen. But I appreciate that they are listening, that they are actually putting out products that people are talking about, and that they really genuinely appear to care about the products that they're putting out. It would have been really easy for Rane to say, you know what, the 72 is where it's at, that's where we're gonna stay, we don't need to come out with anything else, but come out with a 70 that I would say on par or better than the 72 and come out at a cheaper price, knowing that they're going to cannibalize a lot of their sales, says to me that they really care about what their consumers, what the audience, what the DJ community thinks about them. They knew that they had to make some quick adjustments, and they didn't just tweak the 72 like, you know, what the remember the Rane 57s? Well, they had a lot of button issues in the beginning, and then their next model, which was still the Rane 57, but you could see the adjustments and the fixes and the tweaks that were made to just kind of disregard all the problems that were in the first gen of that product. Well, they could have done that with the 72, but instead they said, you know what? We see what everybody wants and we know what we've produced. Let's give them what they are asking for. And they came out with the 70, which is legitimately what I would say 75% of the DJ community that loves Rane products really wanted. So kudos to Rane, and of course kudos to Denon. I think they've had both aspects. You got your turntable community that's going to be happy with that Rane 70. You got your mobile DJ community that's going to be happy with that Denon Prime series. So you're the winners in my book today. Moving on. So for the past couple of days, on my IG, on my YouTube comments, I've been getting a very particular message. And by the way, my IG, right here, make sure you follow me on the Instagrams and Twitters. But I've been getting a very unique message. And the message is very simple. Hey, what do you think about the new partnership between Virtual DJ and Reloop? So, I haven't seen anything or heard anything about a partnership. So let me just do some reviewing here. So on Instagram, they had this new post. Now, from just a quick overlook, yes, it looks like they have done something very unique with the Reloop mixer and Reloop company, and now they have a true plug and play mixer. Except for one thing. Virtual DJ is plug and play with everything. Later on that day, I get another post from Virtual DJ for the new XP2. Plug and play. So, I guess what I'm trying to say to people is, Virtual DJ has partnerships with everyone, and their main focus, their strength, is in the ability to be used on any hardware platform. So it's not new that they have partnerships. They have partnerships with every company out there because they're making a software that is designed to be used with every product. So there's nothing new that's happening here. Basically what I'm seeing here is a very well-timed marketing push. And hey, Virtual DJ should be doing that. I like where their marketing is going. It's necessary. And if I were them, to be honest with you, I would really push the whole Reloop product thing, because mentally speaking, when you're looking at products and you're looking at Rain, you naturally think Serato. Rain, Serato, synonymous with one another, so it makes sense. When you think about Pioneer, you think about Rekordbox. Rekordbox, Pioneer, put them together. That just fits. When you think about Reloop, there's a gray area there. Now we know it works with Serato, but Virtual DJ, or VDJ as we like to call it, they have a real opportunity to market and get a push for that Reloop community that maybe is, they're on the fence. You know, I mean, the fact that Virtual DJ can take access to all of their in and outs and, you know, all of their features can be used. If I were Virtual DJ, I'd be pushing the hell out of that Reloop mixer. You know, it's a newer mixer. It is one of the flagship elite standards, pardon the pun, and it's got everything that people need. I'd be pushing the hell out of that elite. I think there's an opportunity for Virtual DJ. Don't say it, VDJ users. I'm not talking about this, but to gain market share in the Scratch community. I know, they're the biggest in the country. They're the biggest in the world. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Scratch community market share, where the majority of people are using Serato. I know that they sponsor some of the DMCs, and there was, because it was touted, there was a Virtual DJ Scratch user that was doing big things there. So Virtual DJ really pushing that Reloop, I think would do wonders for them. But nothing has changed. Reloop is still plug and play with everyone. So I guess you don't have to keep posting me that something new is happening. It's always been. All right, guys, if you found what I said here useful, hit that like button. If you found what I said here really useful, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that bell notification so you are notified when I post my latest videos. Also, follow me on the Instagram and the Twitters here. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought if you went to NAMM and what you thought were the winners and the losers of NAMM 2020. Also, guys, I will be reviewing the Prime 4. I did receive that product from Denon, so we're going to be doing some thorough videos and also some day in the lives using the Prime 4, hopefully coming in a week or two. So make sure you stick around for that. Hit that subscribe button so you can see when those things are posted. And guys, always a pleasure. If I don't talk to you later, we'll talk soon. Peace.